Good morning, my friends. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. I am getting ready to go to work, and I actually did a look yesterday that I didn't film. I just didn't have the time or the patience to do it. That I was quite happy with. It was just very basic look, and I had a photo shoot. So I had well, a photo shoot. It sounds really weird to say, but I had to take new PR pictures that we use for work. So I did a quite simple look, and then I could add on. So I do this trick. I have my hair let out and do a very simple minimalistic look, and then I change my shirt and I put my hair up and I add some more makeup, and it's a new day, and put some different jewelry on. So that's my trick for taking different photographs at the same time. I'm going in with my It Cosmetics CC cream. You've seen it before. I still don't know what color I have. I'm sorry about that. And I'm sorry if I have light reflecting weirdly. I can see I have something going on my forehead. It's just I have a mirror behind me and the sun is shining in straight from behind. So if it looks weird, I'm sorry. It will change because it's natural light. I will take some more. I can take that much. Hope you've had a wonderful Monday yesterday. Mine was all over the place. Well, Tuesday, sorry. It was Tuesday yesterday. I had the photo shoot. We had courses going on, so I had to make sure that everyone was fed and happy at work. And then I had to do my regular work, which is valuing stuff. So that was fun. But you know, one of those days when you're all over the place, you feel like a squid. You have like 8 arms and they're doing different things. It was one of those days. So hopefully today I can just focus on what I'm supposed to be doing, which would be great. There we go. Foundation is on. Ooh, sorry, I have so much stuff everywhere. It is absolutely horrible. And I just need to wipe off my fingers. Normally, there's one thing I absolutely hate. It's sticky fingers. So I usually, when I'm not filming, run to the bathroom and wash. I wash my hands probably at least 100 times a day. I know it's excessive, but I touch people's stuff. That's what I do for a living. So I tend to cleanse them quite a bit. It wasn't that bad when I was younger, but I've gotten worse when I've gotten older. And when COVID hit, it actually got me even slightly worse. And I haven't really returned from that yet. So fingers are very clean, normally, apart from when I'm filming and I need to run straight afterwards to the bathroom and clean again. There we go. We have some Urban Decay Primer Potion. Same procedure as every day. Then, yesterday, I went in with my Mario, is it called Master Neutrals? Master Mattes? Sorry, can't remember. Master Mattes The Neutrals. This one is one of my absolute favorites. And I really love this lightest shade. As you all know, I have trouble with getting eyeshadows that are light enough to be able to put on my face. But that one is actually very light and very nice, which is amazing. So I'm going to start with the lightest one. I'm just going to add it on my inner corner. But I think that the neutral palette is, on me it actually pulls a bit cold or cool. So I thought today I am going to switch it up a little bit. Sorry, I just need to blend my foundation in my brows. Didn't mix it well enough. There we go. I thought it ended up looking rather cool on me, so I am gonna use my Natasha Denona mini sculpt palette, because that one actually pulls quite warm on me, at least. And it is rather nice to have a little bit of warmth right now, because it's finally getting a little bit warmer here. So this one, the mini, I think it's mini sculpt, mini eye sculpt palette. Yes, the only thing that bugs me with this one is the lightest shade. The lightest shade on me does pull rather yellow, which I really don't like. I can get away with it for sure, especially when I have a bit of a tan, but when I don't, it's just not a good look. So I don't use it. It's not my favorite one, but in the summertime I tend to use it more, because then I can actually pull it off. I'm just taking an old Sephora brush, I think. Yep. I have no idea what it's called. You can probably find a similar one. And I'm going in with this shade. If I am talking rather quiet, I have a house guest and she's sleeping. It's my cousin's cousin, Annelise. She's here from France. And we got home, I picked her up at the airport, and we weren't home until I think 1 o'clock, well, 12:30, something like that. So it is important that she gets to sleep a bit, because she's running downtown today. I think she's doing some sightseeing. So hence me being a little bit quiet. I am going to use the slightly yellow one on my brow bone, because that's a little bit softer than the white, and the white is quite stark. So you can see that it is light, but it does pull rather yellow on me. But now that I have a bit of tan, that's quite all right. I don't mind it as much. Sorry, my stomach is making noises. And I'm going in with a slightly darker one. And an even darker one. I'm not going in with the black, I'm going in with the darkest brown. You can probably see some black dots on my lash line. I did use an eyeliner yesterday, and I can see that I didn't wash it off enough. I have some black dots between my lashes, but that's okay. I'm just going to add more now, so it will be okay. I have light going all around. I hope it's not hitting the camera. I think I might have to rearrange my furniture so when I'm filming that I can film with the light in front of me instead. I'm not sure how to though, but we'll see. I'll try and arrange something. There we go. I hope it looks okay. Oh my God, the sun is shining. Just taking a little bit of the light on at the center of the lid. There we go. I am also thinking I might add some sparkle. I didn't use any sparkle yesterday, but I think I'm going in with this one, the center one. And this is the mini nude palette. I'm just going to use my finger. I always enjoy a little bit of sparkle. I know not all of you do, but I do. There we go. We have some sparkle. I really hope the light is not hitting straight in the camera. If it does, I am sorry. I am using my other enamored blush. This one is in the color 02, Pure Sorbet. And this one is more of a sorbet color. The other one that I've used previously is number 1 in U, and that's much more pink. This is much more peach. And the peach one actually looks better now when I have a bit of a tan. I much prefer, in the wintertime, I absolutely prefer the other one, the U color, which is much more pink. I really enjoy that. Going in with one of my Real Techniques brushes. I'm just going to put on a white shirt today, so it's not, I don't have to think of the color. I'm taking a little bit on my nose as well. There we go. The blush is done. I am then going to use my Tom Ford highlighter. I have been using my Vanilla Sex one. It is from the Vanilla Sex collection, at least. It is called Glow Highlighter in 01 Euphoric. I'm not sure if you can get a hold of this one. I saw it when I was at Tom Ford the last time, so I know they still carry it at the Tom Ford counter in Stockholm. I'm not sure if this was a limited edition or if this is something permanent. I have no clue. But it's a beautiful one. I really enjoyed it. And I've been using it loads. Well, as you know, I love all my Tom Ford highlighters. They are all excellent. It's just a color preference thing. I'm planning on doing a Tom Ford highlighter comparison test for you, because I love them, and I have 5 or 6, something like that. I'm using my KVD Trooper eyeliner, but this is the dual-ended one, so I'm using the brown. I'm not sure if that one is called Trooper, but it's the KVD eyeliner, and it's the brown. You can't go wrong with that information. There is only one brown, as far as I know. But I love the Trooper eyeliner. It's been a staple of mine for years, and I have severe pollen allergies, as I've told you before. So I have really watery eyes. This one I can wear to a funeral and it still stays put. So it's sounds like I'm going to a lot of funerals, but I have been in the past couple of years, unfortunately. And I always struggle on what to wear because I'm a crier. I cry quite a bit, and I don't want to end up having to worry about my makeup. I just worry about me looking like a weeping flesh bag. There we go. Eyeliner is on. Love this one. Will use it until the day I die, probably. I have used the Tom Ford one. They also have a dual one with a slightly larger tip and a slightly smaller tip. I really don't like the smaller tip on that one. I never use it. I have no problem using just the big one. Going in with my old Christian Dior bronzer in color 4. I'm not sure if it's the same 4 that you have available right now, because I know that they reformulated the bronzers. I think this one is probably 3 years old. Could be more. I tend to... Well, when I look back at time, I'm not very good at it. Like, oh, it was just yesterday. No, that was pre-COVID, so that's like 6 years ago. I'm one of those people. I know for sure it's not that old, but it could be 4 years, it could be 2 years. I don't know. I don't remember. But it's a very good one. And I'm sure that the new ones are just as good, or probably even better. But this one is very good. And I like the color. And I don't use it as much. That's why it's still quite intact, because I only use it when I have a tan, which is, as you all know, not for the longest of periods. So, okay, where did I put my Victoria Beckham eyeliner, I wonder? I think it might have fallen out of my bag, so then it could be anywhere. There it is. There we go. And I need to sharpen it. Sorry guys, I didn't realize. I'm using an RMS. No, that probably wasn't the best idea. I have about 1 trillion of these little sharpeners lying around. I tend to opt out whenever I can because I have so many. But whenever you buy a kajal or something from Tom Ford, you get one. You don't really have a choice. I really enjoyed that with Victoria Beckham, that they don't automatically give you one unless you ask them. It is good though, because I have a sharpener in like each bag. It's the same as a loop, which for me, you need to have one at least in each handbag. Sometimes you have more than one. I think last time I emptied my big bag, I had 8, which is not ideal. It's quite a lot of weight to carry around. And I'm just so worried that I'm not going to have a loop with me, so I just tend to toss a new one in. So it happens. So I think this is the eye look for today. It's very simple, very basic. I'm going to use my Rum Black Mascara. And I'm just going to do my top lashes. So today I'm not going to do my bottom ones, because this look is all about the top part. Sorry you have to see me do this. I know it's boring, but it is a necessity. for the look to be complete. And I am one of those girls that I can't do my makeup after I've applied mascara. I absolutely hate it. I feel like the eyelashes feel crusty. I can't put on the eyeliner. Do you do your makeup with the mascara on? I find it so interesting to see all these influencers on YouTube that actually just like removes the makeup but not the mascara, and they can still do a nice look. I really struggle with that. Absolutely hate it. There we go, and I have some black dots underneath my eye, of course, which I need to remove. And I always get some mascara on my bottom lashes at the just at the edge. Oh no, hadn't tried. I'll fix that later. There we go. My look is on. Going in with my Depend Twin Thin. Yes, I know, it's boring. But that's what I use. Every single day. I have mixed it up a bit with the new, well, not new, new to me, Chanel brow pen. I really like that one. I have the regular one, the one that you sharpen the pencil. But I did buy when I was at the airport because I forgot my brow product. Well, I didn't forget them. I had them packed in my bag. And I needed to do my brows because I was going from the airport in Spain, flying over to Stockholm and then going straight to work. And if there's one thing I don't do, I don't forget to do my brows. My brows are not living the best lives, and that's all my fault. I should blame Kevin Aucoin for starting the trend in the 90s. But we love Kevin Aucoin, so I can't. It's all on me, unfortunately. And of course I need to add some more color to the sides because my brows are very fair and I don't have a lot of hair. And if they look weird and they don't look the same level, I will adjust that when I get into the bathroom because I need to look in a bigger mirror and not just a small one. I am going to use my Merit liner. This one is in the color Coupe. Absolutely love these. Recommend them so much. I have super pale lips. So for me, whenever I put on a lip liner, it tends to just like really get in your face. But these ones are quite sheer, which I love. So it adds on color, but it's still very subtle. And I really like these colors, so I just tend to rub it all over my lips and then just put a lip gloss on top when I leave the house. So that is the finished look. I hope you like it. I hope I've stayed in frame because I'm filming with my back camera today. Sorry about the rambling. I'm a bit tired, as I told you. But I hope you like the final look, and I will see you soon again. Bye.